You know, those times when your child uses rude, hurtful language, mean words, maybe to you or to a sibling, and you think, oh my God, what do I say in these situations? Or they're not listening to me. I'm telling them not to use that language and they keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Okay, I got you. I'm going to talk about some emotionally intelligent ways to respond and deal with the situation so that you're not either repeating yourself 20 times or you don't reach that point where you kind of blow up because you've just had enough. So, first thing I want to say is when your child uses hurtful language, maybe they say butthead or something like that, something hurtful and rude, describe how those words make you feel. Let's say they're saying those words to you. So describe how you're feeling. Say, honey, you know, when you use those words, it really hurts my feelings. Or that makes me a little bit sad when you call me this or when you say that word. So it's really helpful to let your child know the impact on you of what they do and what they say. Our child doesn't have that greater perspective cognitively. Like, it's a cognitive skill that develops over many years. Empathy really falls in the same bucket. So that is such a developmental awareness. It really isn't within a child who's like 3, 4, 5 years old. They're still getting to develop that awareness, okay? So let them know how it feels when they use that language, okay? So that's sort of first off. The second thing that I suggest is to acknowledge the feelings behind or underneath whatever your child is saying and doing. Often when our child uses hurtful language or they use, you know, really strong words, I really don't want to, or I really hate it, or you're the worst in the world, stuff like that. There's something always underlying that. There's an emotion and there's a situation. There's something that we need to address rather than just telling our child, stop saying that stuff. I don't want to hear it. You're rude. Go to your room. That's really unhelpful. So look for what's underneath the surface. What is making my child so upset or mad right now? Has something gone on? Something at school? Something I missed earlier with their brother? Whatever it is, right? So yes, you can acknowledge how their words make you feel, but then say, what's wrong, honey? You seem really mad, or it seems like you really don't want to do this right now. What's up? So get like beneath or beyond the words, right? There's always something else going on underneath. Another really great suggestion is to let them know what they can say when they are feeling really mad or upset or frustrated, rather than just what they can't, okay? So instead of saying, just stop saying that, don't say it, it's rude, I don't want to hear it, say, you know what, instead you can say, I am so mad that there are no cookies left. Instead of just telling them, don't say this, don't say that, I don't want to hear it, no more. Let them know what they can say and how they can express their anger or frustration instead of what they can't say. Okay, so maybe it might sound like, honey, if I get that you're really mad, you can say, I am so frustrated about this now, or I really wanted that last cookie and it's gone. I'm so upset. I often talk to the parents I coach about, tell your child about the volcano that's bubbling up. It's a really good analogy that they're able to use. My volcano feels like it's gonna blow. So let your child know, what can they say? How can they express that frustration or the anger, rather than just telling them not to do things and what they can't say. My last suggestion is one that I think really falls into the emotional intelligent parenting bucket beautifully, and this is help your child to problem solve what's going on and why they're so frustrated, maybe why they're disappointed or upset or maybe sad. You know, look for those emotions behind what they're saying and then help them problem solve with whatever you think is going on. So if you feel like it's about the test, this test score that they brought home from school, then you can try and talk about that and bring that up and problem solve with them. Maybe if it's about a brother or a sister, then you can also problem solve. If he or she keeps taking something, then what can we do, rather than calling them that word. So they are some really good tips underpinned by emotional intelligence that you can use with your child when they are using some of those hurtful, rude words. Rather than blowing up, rather than just telling them to stop saying it and trying to ignore it, really try and get what's underneath the feeling, the anger, the frustration, or whatever it is. Tell them what they can do instead of what they can't, and obviously problem solve so that you can stop these things from happening and then make a plan for next time. heaps more tips and ideas. If you guys have watched some of the videos that I've put up here on YouTube, then you'll know that there's tons of different topics about emotional intelligence, parenting, behavior, emotions, all that good stuff. But also, please make sure if you are over on Facebook, join the community. It's called Let's Raise Emotionally Intelligent Kids. I would love to see you there. That's an awesome place where we can interact and chat and ask questions and get some support there. So I will see you guys over there very soon. See ya.